I found out about the ESL conference through a program that I was volunteering. There's a church in my area that had a thriving ESL program, and I came to volunteer for them for about 3 years, and because I had a desire to start one in my own church, but I had no knowledge of how to do it.
I went to the conference when I was a student, but it kind of fell by the wayside, and I actually went back to visit my professor a few weeks ago, and he reminded me of the conference. As a student, a lot of our time is spent learning theory. We do some practice, practicum teaching, but getting thrown into the professional world, you learn really how that fleshes itself out into the classroom. And so coming to the conference for the first plenary session, we start out, we're praising together. I look around and I see brothers and sisters that have similar passions and similar hearts to me, and we're all doing this in different ways. Some are volunteer, church-based, there's immigrant, adult education. Just reminds me this is not just specific to what I'm doing every day. We're in this together in different ways. We all have similar passions.
It gives people a shot in the arm. It really does give the staff a shot in the arm. It's like, okay, now I know how to do this. I know I've got some resources. I have names of people I can call, I can talk to. I have curriculum I can use and the notes from the classes, and many of them have DVDs. There's a lot of things that you can receive, PowerPoints from their program, from the presentations that they made. So it's been wonderful.
I went to a very practical session about reading strategies. It was good for me because I can take what I learned in the session, and in 2 days from now, when I go back to class, I'm already planning to use some of those techniques. The conference for me, having been away from school for 2 years, it's kind of returning back to some of the same principles and focuses, spiritual focuses of what I can do in this profession.
I choose to come back every year because there are resources here that I would not have available in Indianapolis. There are people that I meet, there's a network, and there's all kinds of things to learn from professionals, and it has really invigorated some of the staff of our program because they find other people. They're like, oh, these are my people. I have one lady who said, oh, I found my passion. I would recommend coming to this conference because it equips you. That's really what this is about, equipping and encouraging. I would say those 2 E's, equipping and encouraging.
I would recommend this for anyone that's interested in pouring their lives into international students through English, whether you're a volunteer or seasoned professional. For the professional, it's a really good reminder that everything we do in our lives is to honor the Lord. And then for the volunteer, to see others that are doing the same thing, to see professionals and peers, and to just network and talk and hear experiences. I mean, you just even speaking to the conference goers, hearing their stories, it's amazing, it's encouraging.